I am Hans and this is my channel. Thank you guys for watching. Today we have another motorcycle from Amazon. This is number 4 of 4 that we bought, mini bikes and pit bikes. And then I have 2 Hawks that I bought, but that's a whole nother thing. These ones I got because I wanted to have my niece and my wife and my brother's wife learn how to ride motorcycles. These are really, really great entry-level type of a bike. Go spin around in the dirt, have a good time, and really get a chance to enjoy riding motorcycles and then work your way up into some bigger stuff. Let's go! For now, this is a really great place to start. So let's go ahead and open these things up. Let's get this thing out of the box right. So this is it. Check it out. Pretty cool. And it looks just like most of the other ones that we got, except this one, the forks aren't actually installed on the front, so I'm going to have to install the forks. This one might be a little bit more of a build than the rest of them. We're getting somewhere. So there's no forks. Forks are on the ground. I got a front tire, fender over there. This should go pretty good together. I'm just going to go ahead and get this on the stand. Bah! Just like that, we're on the stand. So I got to do the shock on the back, and that's just one connection. Pretty easy. We got to put the forks on. Pretty easy on that. It looks like I have a peg on this side, a foot peg missing. So hopefully that's in the box. And we'll get the front tire on and the brakes. And yeah, looking good. I'm gonna go ahead and do the shock. Just like all the rest of them that we've done. We just have this connection here. That's gonna go in right here. So there's a bolt someplace floating around. You just have to, if we have this kind of balanced on the stand, it's going to be as easy as just kind of pulling down on the tail here, getting that to line up, and then we'll be done. So let's take a look at what's in the box over here. So I got the bolt here. Pretty sure that's going to be the one. And I'm going to go ahead and get this part kind of set where I want it to be. Let's try this way. If we pull on that, try to get that to come down. There we go. One bolt in. And there's a little spacer in there. This does have a little bit of wiggle room in there if you wanted to put a washer or something in there. But I'll tighten this up and try to pinch those in a little bit. Even with that all the way tight, we have a little bit of play in there. You can see it kind of move back and forth. You could throw a washer in there. For now, for sake of time, I'm just gonna kind of keep cruising along here. Okay, let's get these forks on. Here we go. They would do this. These two are different. So when I put the fork in, I just flushed it up with the top of this triple tree here, so it is flush here. If I do the same thing here, they'll be even. Okay, so it does come with a little instruction book here. It doesn't give you a lot of details. For instance, this little bracket right here, I believe is to hold the brake cable, but it doesn't show you if that's supposed to be on the left or the right. On all of my other bikes that I bought from other companies, the brake goes on the right. So I'm just gonna run with that, and we're gonna go ahead and install this. There we go. Now our balance is a little off. Put this thing back a little bit on the stand. That's not it. So my routing is off for sure. We want to route these wires up through here and around so they're coming in through back here. So you have to make sure you route these wires through here. So we got our spacer kind of just sitting on there like that. And you can see as I kind of push this in, I'm getting that rotor in the back over here. I don't know if you can see that, but it's going into the caliper now. And so we're gonna go ahead and put this through. See how it's sliding into the caliper there? On this side here, so we need this bigger spacer to slide right in here, like that. Line everything up, that comes through. So I went through these ones and the bottom bolts, made sure those are all tight, snug. All of my triple tree clamps are all nice and snug where they need to be. I'm gonna put this fender on the front here. It's a little bit confusing. Please remove the wire band from the engine breathe tube before using this vehicle. If not, you could cause a huge pressure inside the engine and explosion. You will be killed or seriously hurt if you do not follow these instructions. So I went ahead and I think this is what they're talking about, is this little part right here. But it's not really clear what exactly is the breather tube. I'm just gonna assume it's that guy right there. Removed, pressure evaded. I'm not gonna die, I don't think. Okay, so my final thoughts on these things are that the pit bikes, the two that I got, the last two that I put together, are a little bit more involved as far as putting them together. But if you have some time, that's all it takes. It's not really that hard. You could use a friend to kind of help you hold things if that helps. But overall, it wasn't that difficult. I just took this one for a ride. It rides pretty well. Oh. Okay, so the RFZ, we took it for a quick spin. It rides really well, drives better than I thought it was going to because it was kind of popping and sputtering when we first started it up. I think it just had some bad gas in the carburetor or something, or in the fuel line. Got that out and it seems to be running much better now. So we're gonna do in our next video a side-by-side comparison between all 4 of these bikes. We're going to take each one out and ride them. I'm going to have some friends come over and have them ride them and give me their opinion on what they think of them as well. And these are just meant for fun anyways, but we're going to just kind of put them through their paces, and we'll actually, maybe all of us will do like an obstacle course or something. Haven't figured that out yet, but once we figure that out, we will set it up, get these things out, get them in the dirt, see what they can do, and actually get real people riding them so you can actually get a real comparison. When I was looking at these, I was looking for somebody that had bought 1 or 4 or 6 or whatever different models. And there are a whole bunch of different models out there on Amazon. So I bought the ones that I thought I would want to use out of these 4. And if you guys like these, I'll buy more and we'll compare them all to whatever. If you guys have a request, let me know. So you will see that video coming up here in the next week or 2, and I really appreciate you guys watching. Thank you so much for all your support. My channel's growing slowly but surely, and I really appreciate everybody viewing and subscribing. If you guys want to see the next video and get notified for that, hit that bell button and we'll send you a notification as soon as we post that video. So thank you so much for watching, and you will see me in the next video. Let's go!